Okay, here we are. 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 Yeah, I'm listening too much to Cocomelon, huh? And we just got in the car with the babies and their big bag with their stuff. And this is my stuff and the stuff, the Halloween stuff that I was using today. And I have another bag down with all my books and my thermos with tea, and this is my blankie. So we're just gonna go home, right? But before we go home, just a quick note. So here's how it works in their nursery school. They are a pretty small class, and there are 2 teachers in their class. I think there are, how many kids? 9? I don't know. Not many kids in their classroom. And they're with red cap, which means they're the 2-year-olds, the smallest ones, right? There are other colors cap, huh? You're red, yeah? Yes, you're red.
No, yellow.
So here's what happens. All the teachers,
yellow hat.
okay, they rotate. Some of them come very early in the morning for the early drop-offs, like me. It's a few of us that come very early in the morning, and so those people. And those people, those teachers go home early, like maybe 4, I don't know. And so, so sometimes what happens is those they rotate all the time. Like sometimes they will see their teacher in the morning to greet them, and they will be happy, and they will not be crying. And then when I come back to pick them up at 5-ish, that teacher is not there anymore. So if something happened to the kids, say for example, like my boy this week, he wet his futon. Futon is like this little kind of like a mattress thing, but it's like soft, so you can fold it. So they sleep on that. We buy those, and they sleep on it. And he wet it, I guess. He was kept with a big diaper, which reminds me he has big diaper right now too. They don't change his diaper very often. I don't know why, but so he pees a lot because he is a boy, and the boys have smaller bladder, and then they still drink. So anyways, this naughty boy. But so he wet his so they don't give me the futon that day. I think was it on Wednesday? I think they don't give me the futon. They call the father to tell him that the futon is there. The reason that happens is because the teacher who actually dealt with it, she probably went home early. And so when I come for the pickup of the kids, nobody's there to fill me in with that. And then at the end of the day, they see there is this futon in a plastic bag. Okay. And then that futon has to be taken home. So they see the name, and then they call the parent, of course, the Japanese speaking parent. It's always like that. It's like, who am I? I'm nobody here, right? Who cares? So I'm in the middle of cooking at home. Okay, I'm in the middle of doing so many things at the same time. What I do every day after school, really. I drop the bags, and I just start doing like this whole stuff. Everything has to be emptied from inside. There is a huge bag of diapers inside I have to put in the trash. So there's lots of things to do, and plus cooking the dinner, right? And then I get this text that the nursery school wants you to go back and get the why me? I have kids. Well, he has school. He has to teach his classes. Who cares about the babies and their futons, right? My job is not as important. Like, nobody pays me to teach English in the afternoons, in the evenings. So I'm the one who has to go pick it up. So I go pick it up, and I leave the babies with their brothers, and I go pick it up quickly and go back home and put it in the washer and start washing everything and put it outside to dry. But the next morning it's not probably that dry anyway, so I forget to bring it to the school. And the next day I forget my phone at home. And then I also realized that I didn't bring the futon for the baby boy to sleep. So I have no idea where he's gonna sleep that day. I go back. I go the next day to pick them up, and I ask the teacher, their teacher. I ask the teacher if where did my baby boy sleep, and she was like, she had no idea what I was talking about. So she looks, and there's the futon. His futon is there. So So that boy got lucky. The father went to the school to bring the futon after he dried it, I guess. And so he was okay. He was sleeping with it. But here's the frustration part. I'm telling you all this so you can remember that day, hopefully future me. And remember that it's so confusing. Who teacher goes early? Who leaves early? They don't pass information to each other. It's like if you go to the hospital and the nurses change all the time and you have to explain all over again what's going on, and they just have this check sheet that they have to check on you and your vitals, and it's like that. They don't. Those teachers are the same thing. And it's really frustrating, especially if you're not a native speaker. It's really frustrating. So I asked her about the futon, and she shows me the futon. She's like, I have no idea because I wasn't here, but here's the futon. And I'm like, thank you, enough. I got enough. And so I was like happy that the boy was my son was sleeping on his futon, and the futon was there safely. But I have to tell you, this is going out of control. Like, I am so frustrated with, first of all, communicating with them, and let alone passing information down. Like, they give me papers that I have to check and sign and pay for DVDs or whatever. I don't know. It's just really, I cannot be on the top of the game with that, because they change all the time. They don't pass to each other information, and I do not, and I have lack of communication with them. So I just want to pick them up, don't talk to anybody, and go home and drop them off again. And I don't want to talk to any of them. And if they occasionally tell me, hey, sit down, please. If they occasionally tell me that, hey, your daughter today ate everything on the menu today for lunch. Wow, that is like really amazing. She ate all the soup and the vegetables and all the noodles and everything. She ate it. That is a record, because she's really picky eater. And she's also very naughty. Where are you going? What are you doing? Okay, and I gotta go so I can cook the dinner and take care of the laundry and all that stuff. So that's that. The frustration of nursery school.